Well, just days after the man accused of killing UnitedHealthcare CEO Brian Thompson was taken into custody, New York investigators say evidence places him at the scene of the crime. Here's what we're talking about. NYPD investigators say they collected a water bottle and a wrapper near a Starbucks where that suspect was seen on surveillance video about a half hour before they say Mr. Mangione killed Thompson. Police also say they found a cell phone in an alley near the hotel with fingerprints that also matches Mangione. So CBS News correspondent Lilia Luciano joins us now from an area right outside of where Mr. Mangione is being held. You're about 7 miles south of Altoona where police arrested Mangione. Before we get to the evidence, you got a picture of what day-to-day life...
I'm going to correct you for the record, because I actually shifted to the courthouse. So for accuracy, if this doesn't look like a prison, it is not. I'm back at the courthouse chasing some leads close to Altoona, but we will be back in Huntington later, and I'll tell you a little bit more about what's happening there that I'm getting from the corrections. But please go ahead, Reed.
Well, I was going to ask you, you're getting an idea of what day-to-day life is like for former Ivy League student turned accused criminal. What is day-to-day life like for him?
That's right, Reed. So I got information just earlier from the Department of Corrections here in Pennsylvania. He is in a state prison awaiting that extradition. How long that will take depends on a whole bunch of factors. But in the meantime, I've learned that he is under maximum security. He is by himself in a cell, but he's not in solitary confinement. What I've learned from the Department of Corrections is that he is not right now is not accessing or does not get to spend time with other inmates. He has not been able to go outside, but that is something that will be available to all inmates, no matter at what level. I asked about whether he was in suicide watch. They said no, and no other kind of psychological order, and that he has not been violent. We're also learning, CBS News, from the NYPD or from NYPD sources, that he has not made any incriminating statements to investigators. But of course, we know that the evidence that the NYPD has been evaluating, other than what you detailed now, that first forensic evidence that the NYPD is announcing matches this suspect, that there was a notebook that had some to-do list, according to sources that tell CBS News. And sources also say that there were some statements in that notebook that read some kind of comments or pondering about whether to use a bomb or a gun for an attack, and deciding to use or in this negotiation personally writing about how a gun would be better than a bomb because it would spare innocent people's lives. There's also, of course, the 3-page document with 300 words that seems to detail comments about frustrations over the healthcare industry, and there's just a series of factors there that police are looking at, besides that physical evidence, besides the forensic evidence, to perhaps put together a motive. And this is just a little bit of everything that has been made available to media so far, and that police have confirmed.
Lilia Luciano chasing every lead that is out there on this national story. Thank you so much.